Hello, this is the Cursing Seamstress. I'm back again. Today I'm doing a review of another Colette pattern, C-O-L-E-T-T-E. As you know, I have already made 3 Colette patterns. I made the first the Rooibos dress, which I really like. The sizing for the Colette patterns is so good. I made the Reggie dress, and then I can't remember the name of the skirt that I made. It was a knit skirt. That was great. That turned out really well. And so now I have made the Dahlia dress, and this is what it looks like. I've liked this dress. I actually ordered the paper pattern. I did not cut the pattern. I guess on Colette, I'm just trying to think, when you purchase it, you have the option of ordering the PDF or the paper pattern. And it seems to me I must have done both. Or if you purchase the paper pattern, you automatically get the PDF. I don't know. I think that must be how it happened. All right, so this comes in 2 versions. The first version is, oh, I don't know where I am. You can see there's one with sleeves and there's one without sleeves. And they're just a little bit different. I made the one with sleeves. I'm wearing it right now. I cut out a size 12. This says that recommended fabrics are voile, rayon, challis, batiste, cotton lawn, silk crepe, and chambray. I used cotton fabric, and I'll tell you about that in just a minute. Supplies, just the invisible zipper. I use a regular zipper. So for size 12, bust is size 40, waist is a 32, hip is a 42. And this takes, for 45 width fabric, for size 12, 3 and an 1/8 yard of fabric. All right, so this pattern is, it's a bodice that is trimmed with bias tape. The sleeves are trimmed with bias tape. There is a midriff piece that is fully lined so that when you're done, the bodice, the raw seams are tucked in from the bodice and the raw seams are tucked in from the skirt. The skirt is gently gathered in the front and in the back. Just feeling, because it's been a while since I made this. Side zipper on the left, there's gentle gathering right here. And I didn't want to cut into expensive fabric, so I used fabric that I had thrifted, and I had shown you this rose fabric. I think it was the last time when I did I made a run to the Children's Hospital of the King's Daughters thrift store and found some fabric, and this rose fabric was part of what I found. This I had, I got it used, had not been washed or anything like that, but I got it used from a friend. And all right, so let me tell you a little bit about this. It's not a difficult pattern. I guess you would say, I don't remember if it said if it was intermediate, probably intermediate or advanced beginner. It wasn't difficult at all to make. Maybe I should have chosen a different fabric, although, I don't know, the fabric seems to be okay. Everything seems to be okay with a couple of exceptions. First of all, the sizing is very good. I cut a 12 and a 12 fits me fine. Nothing was really problematic until I got to, first of all, I'm the only person I think that I have seen when I looked on Instagram and other places who has mixed fabrics. Everybody else made the same fabric for the bodice, the midriff piece, and the skirt. I didn't have enough of this rose fabric, so that's why I combined different fabrics to finish this off. So what I will say is that the only problem, my dog wants attention here, the only problem that I have with this, okay, two problems that I have. One is that the skirt is just a little bit, even though it's gentle gathering here, I just don't look good in a full kind of a skirt. I don't know, it's just me, it makes me look big on the bottom. Maybe because I am bigger on the bottom. And I'll stand up and let you take a look at this. But I don't like the way it is full at my hips. But the real issue with this dress, and I really couldn't figure it out until it was pretty much done, and that is the neck. After I got it done, I went to patternreview.com and I read some of the pattern reviews. Most people gave it great, 5 stars, I would make it again, that kind of thing. But there were a few people who I consider to have made a really good review, and that's because they mentioned the neckline. No, Georgia, no. So, I don't know that if I had read that ahead of time that I would have done anything different, because again, it's the kind of thing that you don't really know what the neckline is going to be until you're close to the end. So, but one person said that she had no idea that it really could be considered an off shoulder neckline. And like I said, 2 other people made comments about the neckline and how they had to make some real adjustments. One person, there are little gathers here. One person, to fix it, took off the bias binding tape and put gathers in the back and then reattached the bias tape. That would work. I am way too lazy to do that. I just would rather donate the dress than to even mess with trying to redo it. When I first put it on, after I put the bias tape on and looked in the mirror, I had a huge gape in the back. And I mean, like 4 inches of gaping. And I'm gonna stand up and just show you what I'm talking about and show you the dress as a whole. Okay, so these are the gathers. Also, it seems like the gathers, okay, let's see if I can show you here. I think the dress is meant to be worn with the shoulder part of the neckline way off to the shoulders. If you do that, the back looks okay. When I first put this on, I had it up like this, and there was, you can see, this big gape in the back, and I thought, oh my gosh, that's horrible. That's not even wearable. But pushed down like that, that takes care of it. I mean, it's flat on the back, but it pulls right here too much. It pulls into the sleeve. I don't mind, pulling here, but pulling way out like this into the sleeve, I mean, I just don't like that at all. This band is nice. I'll back up just a little bit so you can see kind of the silhouette here. This is the zipper here. It goes up to under the arm. I'm not a person who likes the fullness here, and I guess that's a little bit not to my liking. I did lower the skirt a little bit. It comes to, I've not hemmed it, but it comes to below, a couple of inches below my knee. So I don't think that I'm gonna make it again. I am actually putting the paper pattern up for sale on eBay. I do have the downloaded, PDF if I wanted to make it again. I don't think that I will make it again. Looking at it, it's been a couple of weeks since I made this, and just trying it on again, it doesn't look as bad as I thought it did when I first made it. Either I've gotten used to it or something, I don't know. But I don't see myself wearing this. So that's it. I just wanted to share that with you. If you make it, I really would pay attention to this neckline. I don't know the fix. Somebody else on Instagram, on the pattern review site, when the woman was complaining about how it was really an off-the-shoulder neckline, one of the people who responded said, why don't you put elastic in this? And that, actually, I thought about that, and that really would be a good idea. So now that you know about that ahead of time, you can either gather the back and then try it on, see what that looks like before you put on your bias tape, or put some elastic in here to pull it up a little bit. And so that's it. Just wanted to share that with you. I still like Colette. I am disappointed in this. I do think it's an issue with the construction or the design. I don't know. I don't know how to fix it. Don't know if it can be fixed, but just wanted to share this make with you. All right. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.